Think before you type. What keeps you alive? Kill yourself. Cyberbullying occurs when preteen and teens often post nasty, distressing, unthinkable, and embarrassing messages on social media. You are so unattractive that you are not worthy to live, and so on. We've all heard of the ragging around here, so I'm sure that you've heard of it too. Cyberbullying, on the other hand, is a minor issue, but today I'm here to bring it to the forefront, so be prepared to feature because the truth that pervades and can sometimes be annoying. What if I told you that according to a recent Commonwealth survey, Indonesia ranks second in the worldwide for the number of victims of cyberbullying just before Ukraine. Cyberbullying is comparable to a chronic internet tantrum, except that it happens in front of hundreds or thousands, million or even billion mutual friends. And because it happens online, the offensive messages are still remaining. Unfortunately, cyberbullying is a hidden scourge that no one wants to discuss or even recognize. Of a billion of people are targeted by it every single day, which causes problem of low self-esteem, depression, an increase in the likelihood of dropping out of school, an increase in the likelihood of alcoholism, an increase in the likelihood of using drugs, and in some rare cases, increased likelihood of suicide. It has to stop. Because it was real. It was embarrassing. Although physical violence resulting from cyberbullying never occurred, the consequences should not be ignored, right? There are 1.8 billion people, teenagers, in the world. And between 41 to 50% of Indonesian teenagers have experienced cyberbullying in 2016. So to combat cyberbullying, to prevent cyberbullying, here are some steps that we can take. First, never accept, friend, or network from strangers. The second, prevent threatening or suspicious individual from viewing your profile and personal information. Change password for site and apps regularly and delete hacked profile as soon as possible. Avoid websites, network, and apps that over-indicate security, allow easy access to personal information, or encourage contact with strangers. And next is, don't even enjoy sexting or sharing images or messages that have personal sexual content. And what about our resistance to the haters? Ignore it. Take a step back. Negative comments should not be responded. And if it continues, there are several alternative options. If someone threatens you, tell any trusted parents, teacher, or adult. Block internet trolls. Block anyone who makes abusive or hateful comments on your posts on your social media. And the next is, be polite and respectful to the others, including the haters. Why? It shows that you have control under your emotion and don't let the negativity drag you down. And the last is, stay loyal to your supporters. Having quality friends can minimize cyberbullying. And not only minimize, but can help you in certain situations. And according to Trisha Prabhu's research, rethinking before you type, rethinking before you post, and rethinking before the damage has happened are effective long-term ways to curb cyberbullying as a truth. Simple may be harder than complex, and original much harder than to write. But when you get there, It's worth it. Because you can move mountains, says Steve Jobs. He was completely right. Studies have shown that the few seconds it takes to determine whether to hit pause is a critical time in long-term run or not. So whether you're going to post derogatory comments about overweight girls in your class or your annoying boss, keep in mind. Then it might affect the fat girl's life or even your job. So thinking back before hurting is extremely rare in today's interconnected society. Do we remember to take a moment to pause? To take a moment to reflect on what we are doing. We'll post important statements, so pause and consider before you give feedback to avoid harm. Thank you very much. I'm Rizya Gideon Lateka. I'm standing up.